Hello guys and welcome back to another UCL Fantasy video. We are after the international break and we have some worries around the team that we need to resolve. Looking at this team, I don't think we should change a lot. I still fancy the fixtures as it is, but today I wanted to update my Limitless draft in order to fit in some different players that I think can benefit us a lot during the week. Now looking at the fixtures, still I believe that if that's a big if, and the first mission here from my team is probably going to be Osimhen. The beauty of it is I have the knowledge if he starts or not. So him against Galatasaray, against Union with Galatasaray, I feel like he's not playing, and if he isn't starting, we need to find a proper replacement, and we're going to look. Benfica versus Ajax, I like the odds here for Benfica. Napoli versus Karabakh, I already loaded up on two players from Napoli, and I think that's where I will draw the line. I believe that McTominay and Di Lorenzo will be more than enough. Of course, if you want, you can get Højlund up front, but it's not for me to triple up on the Napoli side. Marseille versus Newcastle, I see it as a bit of a 50-50 game, so I will be probably staying away. Body limit versus Juve, I think that having Kenan Yildiz here makes perfect sense for me, so I'm going to keep him in the team. From Benfica, as for now, I own Otamendi. Moving then to Slavia Praha versus Athletic, not a big fan of. Dortmund versus Villarreal is a team where I might be looking to bring someone in, so I would be considering Dortmund. City versus Leverkusen, I own Haaland, but I think I might be getting another player in. It's still the first day, so I can transfer him out if it doesn't work out. And Chelsea versus Barca, for now, I'm avoiding. Copenhagen, Kairat and Pafos Monaco, it's not for me. Yeah, I can get some players from Monaco, probably like a Glioce or someone, but nah, not a big fan of. Frankfurt, Atalanta, I'm skipping. Sporting Bruges, I'm skipping. PSG versus Spurs, I think that I'll be tackling some PSG players. We'll be taking some PSG players. The sad thing is that Nuno Mendes is out, so I would be taking him out as well. He will be missing the next cup game and the game against Spurs. Liverpool versus PSV, already have the double up from Liverpool. I'm keeping it as a double. Arsenal versus Bayern Munich, Gabriel is missing, so Bayern Munich might be an interesting option to take, especially with Harry Kane up front here in that spot. But I have some different approach there. We have versus Atleti versus Inter. We don't know about Dumfries, so we will do the team without him, as I think that Dumfries will probably either be rested or because he went out with an injury during international break, so I don't know how I'm going to approach. And Olympiacos versus Real Madrid, I've got Courtois, Bellingham and Mbappe. Here though, I think I'm removing Bellingham. I'm not a very big fan of his form. I'm not a very big fan of his positioning, and I would be probably not selecting Bellingham. So I pretty much have Haaland, Mbappe, Stala, Kvara, McTominay, Di Lorenzo, Otamendi, Van Dijk, and Courtois and Sahir locked in my side. But now I need to find some other proper players. Selling Bellingham opens up a position for my defense again to pick a player, and I think that this guy Carreras can be of serious benefit in my team when he plays, and if they don't concede, he gets some ball recoveries, clean sheets, minutes played. Of course, against Olympiacos, they can always concede, and if I'm looking not to play my defenders on the second day, I think that Carreras will do the job perfectly fine. Already mentioned that I would prefer to have a player from one specific team, and that is Dortmund. And who better to get than their penalty taker? Ben Sabiani already scored 2 penalties. So goal conceded 7. So here he scored a goal and here he scored a goal. It's against Villarreal. It's not the easiest of games, but for me, Ben Sabiani should be an interesting addition to my team. That would mean a double up from Real Madrid, but initially it's not a double up because if Sahir gets the clean sheet, I'm not playing Courtois. So I think having a Carreras as option, I think is good. In midfield, I think that Phil Foden makes the list for me. He has been playing particularly well. Of course, he plays in day one and he scored twice again against Dortmund. I think he's in a particularly good form, and I'll be playing Foden here in that position. Now that leaves me with a striker up front, and I have a specific guy in mind, and that is Pavlidis. Again, we will know if he plays. I know that he has some poor record in the past, but Ajax have been awful. And for me, Pavlidis can even outscore Osimhen if both of them start the week. Of course, this would probably require changing my captains to Haaland, facing against Leverkusen, or I would probably risk it with Pavlidis. Like, literally, why not? I'm captaining Mbappe on the second day if something goes wild. So I think I'm playing it riskier on day one with Pavlidis, and then I have the safe option of Mbappe. Now, looking at my team and the dates, we now have a little bit more coverage on the first day. Replacing Mensch with Bensebaini and Bellingham with Foden, we ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players on first day. That's a very good number. 8 players and 7 just to replace whoever isn't playing. I think that 6 outfield players is ideal for my Limitless. I quite like it. Of course, if Pavlidis isn't, if Osimhen starts, I would probably go for Osimhen. He's the highest scoring player in the league as of now. Going down, Kane versus Arsenal. Still feel like Arsenal without Gabriel can survive against Bayern Munich, so not picking on my Limitless. Gabriel needs to be taken care of. Lukasen is not for me. Gordon is next. Then it's Van den Ven facing against PSG. Rashford against Chelsea. I see Rashford as an option, but I prefer to get Pavlidis, pen taker, and playing against the worst team in the Champions League, in my opinion. So I'm taking him. Paihao, Burn, interesting option, but facing off against each other. Mecha is someone that I considered over Foden, but honestly, Foden, one viewer of mine recommended Foden, and I thought to myself, why the hell not? With Rodri and Kovacic out, I feel like Foden is going to play a lot, and I'm even considering him for my FPL team because City are good and they're scoring a lot of goals. So yeah, Foden has been amazing to say the least. So I think there isn't a lot of room for improvement. Of course, you can always take a look and say, yeah, don't go for Carreras, go for a second Real Madrid player. Maybe pick someone like Gachi in defense against Bodo and don't rely on Ildis, and that would be right. You can even double up on Juve. Not the biggest offense of doubling up on Juve, but I think that there is still a possibility for me to maneuver around the squad. It's not going to be a lot. It's not going to be that good, but I think I can survive with a little bit of a rotation here in there. Having good players on the 26th is pretty important, and having, I counted less, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players. All the same. I like it. I have the Liverpool guys to cover, which is nice. I have the Real Madrid guys to cover, which is nice. And I have Kvaratskhelia. It's basically non-weak players that I want to put in from the best teams facing the easier oppositions. Now, this team looks questionable, but 9 players, if 6 of them doesn't perform, of course, I'm screwed. If one of them is not the keeper, of course. But if 6 of them perform, I'm all good. I can put Salah and Van Dijk. I really want to put them. I can put Carreras and Mbappe. I really want to put them. And I want to play Kvara. So I think I'm in a position where I have a lot of players that I want to play on the second day. And honestly, I don't see players like Di Lorenzo, McTominay, Haaland, Foden, Otamendi, Pavlidis blanking. I feel like the front line will score. Foden and McTominay will deliver. Ildis is very highly up for me as well. Bensebaini with those penalties. He is in possession. Di Lorenzo attacking wing back against a poor team. Otamendi center back with a great goal scoring opportunity. I feel like I'm now in a better position. Reviewing the transfers and confirming the transfers and now making subs with dates, and I'm bringing Foden over Kvara, and I'm saving the team. Pavlidis for me is going to be my captain. I know that it sounds tricky because people will go for Haaland, but yeah, this team, I don't know how much it costs because my budget is unlimited, but I think it's pretty affordable to a lot of people. Like, you have Salah, Haaland and Mbappe as expensive players, but the defensive are not that expensive. The other midfielders are okay, semi-expensive. Okay, maybe it's a little bit unaffordable, but you can easily replace with a cheaper defender here and there, and you can be in the money. I think I'm in a very, very solid position. I don't know about you. Yeah, I will be, of course, monitoring Friday, Saturday, and Sunday games because there are due some injuries, like always. But I think I will be better prepared that way, spreading a bit the thin, emphasizing on the first day. And I think I'm in a good position. If you enjoy my content and want to see more from me, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's completely for free and you'll be helping me grow. Once again, I forgot to change the target. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Yeah, probably will be pushing to 10k, so I will change to 10k and yeah, I will push it on stream or in the next video if I don't forget once again. You can join the mini league. It's completely for free. That's going to be for me, guys. Up for now. Hopefully you have a lot of fun tomorrow with another video. I'll be preparing a wildcard draft then, and on Monday it's going to be my limitless selection, and on Tuesday is going to be some deadline tips showing my final draft and speaking about captaincy and so on and so on. Tomorrow wildcard, so don't go anywhere. Subscribe, turn the notification on, and I will be seeing you very soon. But for now, guys, I'll be heading out. Bye.